Welcome back to the Jank Factory, everybody. This is Logrith, and I am coming at you with one deck that I have made 3 versions of. It's a Simic base, so I'm repping the Simic Combine shirt. And the original concept was done in Bant colors. So that's the one that we're going to play in this video. We're going to play all 3 of the different deck types in a few games and see which one performs the best and which one performs the worst. So this is the white version with 3 brought back, 3 Tail's End, 3 Ghost Spirals, 1 Idyllic Tutor, 3 Knight of Autumn, 3 Kiora, 4 Uro, 2 Ashiok's Erasure, 3 Thryx, 3 Realm-Cloaked Giant, 3 Kiora Best Sea God, 1 Emergency Powers, 3 Thassa's Intervention, 4 Hydroid Krasis, and a bunch of lands. Specifically 26 because we're in a 65 card deck. So we're going to give this deck a try first. And since this is the first version of the deck, it's probably going to be the deck that has the highest card count. Just because I wanted to fit so many more things into this deck that I couldn't fit into all the other decks. And white really does fit this concept really well. So our first opponent here is Rocket. This is quite a bad starting hand, so we'll mulligan. This is much better. We're probably going to pitch the Thryx. We'll start on Temple Garden and pass. If our opponent lets us take our turn, there we go. Temple Garden pass. Now we're going to drop the island and Growth Spiral and play the Fabled Passage. We'll go ahead and sack that and get ourselves another white source in case we get it brought back. Thought Erasure. Probably take an Uro. What you taking, Rocket? He's taking his time making that decision. Krasis, okay. I'm fine with that. Maybe surveilled away to Fairy. So we will go ahead and Titan Spiral. And we'll crack the Fabled Passage for a blue source. Now, most likely he's going to drop it to Fairy because he already scryed away one. But you never know. And Teferi wrecks this deck in a really bad way. And it just so happens that he did. So what we're going to do, since that pretty much eliminates all of our other options, we will go ahead and Thassa's Intervention for 2. And just have a really bad divination. Sure. I always hate when I see a Thought Erasure bend to Teferi immediately, because that means I know I'm up against Teferi the next turn. Okay, Fabled Passage. We'll get ourselves a green source this time. And that is technically enough for the Uro. And if this gets countered, it gets countered. There's no way around it. But I gotta try something. Hey, he let it happen. Sweet. New Krasis. I like New Krasis. Probably want to bounce some to Fairy. Yeah, Teferi single-handedly makes this deck feel a lot worse, because now my Tail's Ends, my Ashiok's Erasures, none of that is relevant anymore. Oh, really? That is a dead Teferi. Well, a nearly dead Teferi. Boom, shakalaka. Oh, that's for hero. Cute. Alright, so we can't do anything with the Lotus Field right now. Let's go ahead and clock in against Teferi if we're allowed to. Triggers on the stack, and it will happen regardless of what you do right now, Rocket. Okay, sure. Surveils. Pitch Lich, draw a card. Pay 2 life. Now will Kiora best the Sea God. And I will go ahead and Lotus Field away those 2 forests. So I'm guessing this guy's trying to get back 8 in the Treachery with Blood for Bones or something. Move into combat. Sending both in at Tef. I guess we win. Because Rocket really needed Teferi? For whatever reason? Okay. We'll take the win. I was not expecting to win against an Esper deck with Teferi in it, so works for me. Kiora is best girl, version 1, take 2. Kanzaki Ranko. Hello, Kanzaki Ranko. This is a beautiful opener. We are going to keep this. Alright, so I'm going to Fabled Passage and get Plains right now. Plains! Ooh. Sure, we'll go ahead and shock in. See what happens. Okay, yeah, you can grow Spiral. Risen Reef. I'll go ahead and counter the trigger. Float white. Lotus Field. Bringing them back. Okay, so we're cloning a reef. That's what we're doing. Sure. Yeah, we'll just go ahead and pass. 2 damage isn't going to be that big of a deal, and then let's just hold up the Erasure. Yep. Means we got a green floating. We can Krasis X2. Draw a card, gain a life, play our land for the turn, and pass. Next turn, if we don't get it countered, we got Kiora, Best the Sea God. Okay, jump starting, discarded a Gadwick. Okay. Simic Control? Interesting. Leafkin, triple trigger. Right about now, I'd love to get a Realm-Cloaked Giant and just wipe the board. So discarded. We have 8, 9 mana. If we do this, we'll go ahead and drop that. And then get in for 2 damage while we can, before we get Agent of Treachery. Because I feel like every deck in the world plays Agent of Treachery these days. Leafkin Druid. Still access to 8 mana. Okay. This is kind of weird. Well, we're getting it for 10 damage if he doesn't play anything that steals a Kiora, Best the Sea God. Or anything at flash speed. So I've only got 3 cards to exile to Uru right now. We'll probably end up just emergency powers. 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. Oh! Is that what your goal is? Self-mill via giant army. Yeah. Okay. Double Uros. Tap all your non-lands. Move into combat. Attack you for 10. Now we will Growth Spiral, and then Emergency Powers. We'll drop Thryx. And Lotus Field, getting rid of the plains and the forest. I bet that hurt his game plan a good bit, because he's stuck at 35 cards in the deck now. And I can steal the Jace. And I'm definitely going to steal the Jace. Nyx Bloom Ancient in the yard. That's pretty cool. That's a big Krasis. Maybe I steal the Krasis instead of Jace. Just kill him. I think that's what I'm going to do. I mean, we win. Alright, Kinzaki Ronko. Game 2. Victory. Alright. Let's get back in there with this deck. Man, this deck is so fun to play. What is that? A ranked draft entry. That is new and cool and interesting. I like it. That is something that is definitely more worthwhile ranking up on the little mastery tree stuff. That's really a lot of fun. The real Tsunami. Let's see if the real Tsunami can Kiora best the Sea God before us. Alright, if we draw another land by turn 3, we're in good shape. Let's keep it. Will the real Tsunami please stand up? Stop at opponent's end step. Really? The real Tsunami is playing red? Of course he is. Whatever. We'll get some blue mana. Untap. We'll Growth Spiral. Decline the trigger. Robber of the Rich. Well, that's exciting. What are you going to get? Thassa's Intervention? Okay. Now we drop Lotus Field. Oh no, we didn't go into full control mode. Man, that is a punt. I should have let me respond to that trigger the way I wanted. Okay. Yep. Okay, so you gotta land that time. I don't believe we're gonna win this one, ladies and gentlemen. We'll just go ahead and concede. Because I punted really bad. If we had had the 5 mana, we would have been in actually quite good shape with Thryx there. I keep forgetting that Arena requires you to go into full control mode whenever you want to do something clever like that. And that makes me sad. This hand is blueless. We'll keep it and see what we can do. Up against Starked. Temple Garden, pass. Plains, Healer's Hulk. Temple Garden, pass. So if we draw Brought Back, we're in good shape. Oh my. Black-white, life gain aggro. Kiora will survive. We can't cast her. That is going to be a very large cat. Alright. This is really bad. I'm at 8. And now even if I board away, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I take 5. And I can't. Alright. Lands said, screw you, Logarith. Wow. Alright. 2-2. Moving on to game 3. Light Apollo, Jaya Ballad. This isn't bad. We'll keep this. We'll start on Garden. Spiral into Pool and pass. Dryad. I haven't played against Dryad yet. Sweet. I'm going to be a jerk. Sorry, Light Apollo. Dryad is an enchantment creature. Ooh, okay. Blue, blue, blue. Kiora. White. White. Lotus Field. Resolve. Brought back. No attacks. So we're at 7 mana next turn. Calyx. So this is what? Selesnya enchantments? Sure. So, can target a creature or an enchantment. The Archon is going to be a pain in the butt if it resolves too much nonsense, so hopefully it attacks into Kiora, and then we can smack back at Calyx with the Knight of Autumn. No. Too smart for that, huh? Sure. Cast off. Pass turn. We can Tell's End, Calyx. Alright, we're going to do this correctly this time. Full control mode. Tap. Oops. See? Even that, I'm doing it wrong now. So, tap 4, 3 blue. Lotus Field. Tails in the trigger. Auto pay the 1. Resolve that. Untap. Resolve. And then we're going to play the Realm-Cloaked Giant. Which lets us draw a card. There we go. We did it correctly that time, YouTube. We went into full control mode. Oh, that's a good sign for me. I need to draw something relevant-ish. Alright, Birth of Meletus. Means he gets to put a counter on the guy and draw a card. Destiny Spinner. Sure. It's definitely a value engine. Alright, double draw. Play the Fabled Passage. We'll go ahead and sack the passage. And we'll get a forest. Green, green, blue, blues. Drop the Uro. Double draw again. Yeah, we got life, plenty. Attack into Calyx. Untap the Lotus Field and in turn. Making your wall. This is a good game. The last two games were just over quickly because of whatever reason. But right now we've got our Erasure. Yes. What are you going to do with Calyx? Because now you have two very dangerous creatures and an enchantment that's stopping one of your best spells. Light Apollo. Okay, you're digging again. Cool. Wolfwillow Haven, sure. Attack everything into Calyx. So you let me smack Calyx there. Works for me. We'll untap Uro and end the turn. Yep, gain those lives. More digs. Vanishing Light. Well, ain't that cute? Alright. Now what we're gonna do, Light Apollo. Feels like that's kind of a redundant. Alright, Wolf-Willow Haven, sure. Now you got a 4/6. Now you're gonna play a Destiny Spinner. Okay, now you got a 5/7. Please give me a Realm-Cloaked Giant. Deck. Oh man. All the manas. I'm gonna force it. Ooh, ooh. There we go. Alright. We were allowed to do that. So now we are allowed to do this. And we'll untap Uro. And end turn. Now what you gonna do, Light Apollo? Do you have a board wipe? Do you have an exiling enchantment? Do you have another Calyx? Arcana Sun's Grace, okay. I can respect that. Birth of Meletus. Get your Pegasus, get your planes. Draw your cards. Man, look at you. You're comboing off, Light Apollo. Tap down all the things. We'll go ahead and destroy one of the Destiny Spinners. And get in for a ton of damage. Alright, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 15 mana available. We'll do it. Why not? And drop the Realm-Cloaked Giant. New Calyx. Okay. Okay, clever. So now you get your Banishing Light back. You're gonna Banishing Light one of the giants. Do you have a 2-drop? A 1-drop, okay. Cool. Guess I just take the wall. Yep. Woo! 3 and 2. With Kiora is Best Girl version 1. Alright. So that's the Bant version of Kiora is Best Girl. And really, I mean, the deck does well. Even at 65 cards, I think it does well. So 3 Brought Back, 3 Tails End, 3 Growth Spiral, 1 Idyllic Tutor, 3 Knight of Autumn, 3 Kiora, 4 Uro, 2 Ashiok's Erasure, 3 Thryx, 3 Realm-Cloaked Giant, 3 Kiora Best the Sea God, 1 Emergency Powers, 3 Thassa's Intervention, and 4 Hydroid Krasis with 26 lands. That's the deck. I hope you guys enjoyed it. This is Logrith with the Jank Factory signing off. Have a wonderful day. Happy magicking.